Hello, you guys. For a second there, I forgot to flip the camera over. I usually take my picture at the beginning to put on my thumbnail, and then I move my camera over to the table, and I totally forgot, and I started recording. I was just like, "What is going on?" And I was like, "Oh, you're still looking at yourself." So today we are stepping into. Okay, actually, before we start, I want to tell you a story where I got this idea from. Where, well, it's thinking outside the box, and this is a collective reading, so it is general. So take what you need, take what resonates with you, take what flows with you, and let the rest of it go. Leave the rest on the table, leave for someone else, and just look at the message, what the message is for you, what stands out for you. And that's you using your intuition and working with your higher self, like that's my message, or maybe that's not my message. Or if something really triggers you, I find I listened to a message from someone and it freaked yesterday, and it triggered me, and it was my message too. But it triggered me. The reason why it triggered me so is because it was something that I know that I needed to do, and it was triggering because the person hit the nail on the head. So if the message triggers you sometimes, ask, okay, is this triggering me because it's something that I've been avoiding, something I need to do, or is this not for me? This is not my message. This is not for me, right? And so you just let it go. Okay, so my story is the reason where this came from was was meditating this morning, and I can do meditate. I can go sit outside by myself, and I can just turn on some, different sound sound bites or whatever. But I do like guided meditations too, and I listen to great meditations. And today, she did one. Well, it's different. It's a group of people, and there's different people. This time it was a feminine voice, and she did one where they had you focus on something, and you had to focus on that thing that they would mention, right? And I I kind of I was and I loved it. I loved it so much because it makes your mind laser focus, and I was just like, I love how she, I don't know, how she or they steps outside the box and did something different, and I love that, and I was like, you know what, that's what we need. We have to look at how can we step outside the box collectively. What can we do differently? How can we step outside the box? How can we change up the system? So I'm doing this heart oracle because I want to get to the heart of the matter, and I'm using this oracle because this oracle, I'm going to be using tarot too. This oracle is really great at just outside the box thinking, and the tarot deck I'm using, it's a mishmash of different forms of tarot. So I really wanted to use out of the box types of things. I'm not going to tell you that part. Okay, let's get started. So this is the heart of the matter. Well, why are you going to give me a leg with boobies? We're going to flip it over. The heart of the matter is something will be revealed in a dream or through someone you trust. The information sheds light on something that has remained hidden from you for some time. Suddenly, the missing piece of the puzzle appears, and you are able to see the bigger picture. So, this out of the box. Ooh. Well, I think this is I don't know. This is a very collective thing um of something being hidden, but it's coming to light because that's the energy. There's this, I know I've been working with a lot of energy that's come my way. It's transformation energy, that hangman, finding a new perspective and then going into death where you're transforming that energy, transmuting that energy, and changing changing things. And I really feel like a lot of people are, as they start to wake up, as people go through dark night of the souls, as we awaken. And I believe we don't just awake. There's a process to it. You can have multiple awakenings. Okay, so I think and I know I'm going through like a second or third one, and I'm just like, whoa. And um and it's putting me more into this Queen of Swords energy, where I I know, it's like I trust myself and I know the truth, and you know the truth and you can see the truth, and we're getting those messages. And so this is, and I do get a lot of dreams, and I have been getting a lot of messages in my dreams. So I know collectively there's been a lot of dreams. The Father. It's number 2. You know what this Father reminds me of? Um, And then we also have, if you kind of look at the colors, it's kind of like a yin and yang, like black and white, dark and light, those polarities, okay? And so I feel like this information that's being revealed is from the Creator. This information is coming from the Creator. You are going to be, someone's going to tell you something, or you're going to hear something, or you're going to find out something, and that's not going to be that missing piece. And that's how you're going to be able to say, oh, this is how I get out of this way of thinking. This is the way I get out of this situation. Um, this is how I can start my book. This is how I can jump in and, start that candle business, start that jewelry business, you know, start that. My biggest thing is I'm always thinking someone is supposed to be doing some kind of natural herb, when it comes to, I think, with just natural herbs with teas, natural herbs with skin. Like, I'm all about the skin being soft, and I'm also being about us being comfortable in our own skin, where you can, like, I can get on screen, I can take a picture, do a video, and I do it in my own skin, and no makeup, no filters, no anything. I just, and what shows up shows up. I don't care, because I am self-assured of myself. I find myself beautiful and attractive, and I have to, because if I don't, who will? So someone needed to hear that. And so I feel like people are going to be able to find those ways of, or I'm also hearing, like, finding a way to bring in nutrition to people outside the box, like bringing it in different, showing people different ways how to do that. So let's get some tarot on this outside the box information that's going to be coming in from either a dream or someone you trust. Ooh. So I know some of you are like, I don't got no one I trust right now. Well, there you go, your dream. You can't, well, one of your guides, sometimes it's your guide, your spirit guide, whoever you work with. And I know that's sometimes what you have to look at. Sometimes you have to look past the 3D. Look at that. We got a 4 of Wands there. Wow. And it says welcome home. So I feel like with that welcome home, look at that. 9 of Wands coming in with a message, coming in quickly. And got a lot of fire energy here. So that particular is Sagittarius, and that's very quickly, quick movement. This right here is Leo. I think, is that Leo? Is that Leo? 1, 2, 3. No, that's not Leo. That is actually Aries still. That is Aries. But yeah, that's Aries. I think that's Aries in the sun. Let me get up. I'm hearing two more. A lot of fire energy for sure. Ending. And I feel like this this Ten of Swords is the end of not knowing. And this other card will actually confirm that for me. That's what I'm feeling. Wow, what are you giving me? There my card went, but it went under my chair. Let's see. Oh yeah. You asked me if I was yes. Yes. The end of not knowing. That's an Ace of Swords. So it's like this is the end of being stabbed in the back, not knowing, not seeing things for what they are, being in your head mentally, and finally come through right here with this Ace of Swords of, oh my goodness. Really? This is what this is? This is, this information is, well, it could be about a home because there's home there. So it could be about finding out who you are, you know, because sometimes I feel like home is within ourselves, or coming home to the Father right here, coming home to understanding who the Creator is, understanding your connection with the Creator. That could be that. This could be also a message about a home that you have that was given to you from a father that you inherited, so there's a couple. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I strongly connected with the one coming home with the father, because I'm just like, not everyone's going to inherit a home from their father, right? Like, so like for me, I know, well, I don't know, but I don't know who my father, I truly don't know who my father is. I've taken it and, connected the dots a little bit of who he was, but so there is in the collective, there is an inheritance of this into some of you, and that you will be getting information about, and you will see how you was stabbed in the back, how you were. This is someone's storyline. That is truly a storyline that's coming out. And someone inherited a house from a father, and that message is coming in, and you were stabbed in the back for you. It was taken from you. It was stolen from you. It was, you know, a lot of people came after you for it, and they got it, but that's changing. And I said this is going to confirm this, that this is into it. Then there's still more, and it did. And secondly, my other one is you are seeing the polarities of the Father, the Creator. You are coming home to the Father. You are finding your connection to the Father, and you're going to be getting those. I feel like those will be in dreams, and those spiritual messages. You will be getting those, and it will be an end to being in your head and the anxiety that it's caused about not believing in the higher power, or understanding that, or not connecting to it, or seeing it as, you know, seeing religion as a thing. Which religion, I'm not knocking religion. It has its place for whoever needs it. It has its place, but some people, it has damaged some people, and so it's bringing it into that, so that you can see the truth, how you are connected to the Father, and the Father's connected to you, and is within you, and that's the heart of the matter, because the heart of the matter is underneath this, and that's what's going on. Those are the two messages that came out for this out of the box thinking. Yes, this is some out of the box thinking. Wow. And you know what? I had started out with thinking, oh, you're going to get a message on how to do this or how to do that. No, this was totally a message on that. Wow. And I have nothing else. I really don't. I'm not going to keep going. If this out of the box message, I did pull another. I do have this other deck right here too. It's bringing in personal power. That was terrible. And so I want us to be able to walk away from a reading having our own personal power from a reading. Like when you walk away from a reading, you should feel like you have some kind of personal power where you feel, okay, that gave me something, or that was not for me. And you know what? Whoever that is, I wish them the best, and I will be sending them love and light. But the personal power is to be able to connect with this energy. I'm going to pull another one, is staying in this energy. I am happy. And that's a 17, which makes an 8. So this is definitely abundance here, because we have a 10 and a 1. So yeah, we have an ending and a beginning here. Okay. So I am happy. So you need to stay in this high vibration of joy, peace, happiness, being, I am supported. And I feel like this is being supported. And I'm just going to say it, not because I don't feel like it's support in this realm. I don't think it's support on this 3D earth. I think it's support in the spiritual world. That's where the support is, because of that. Look, these fairies' wings, and this is black and white. I feel like this is like 3D, you in the 3D, and this, you have support in your aura field and your spiritual field, in those connections, and that's supporting you. You know, if you work with archangels, they are supporting you. If you work with your ancestors, they are supporting you. And if it's whoever you're working with, okay? So, and I did hear fairies too. I love fairies. So people work, and I feel like the fairy realm is that mystical realm of the fairies, where they definitely work closer with the earth. They work in that earth realm with, like, even gnomes. And I did see a little meme one day, and it's and there's this gnome, there's this garden gnome, and then there's this elf, and like one of Sandra's elves, and like the gnome is outside just chilling, watching over the garden, and the elf is like working really hard in Santa's workshop. And you know, it's all about perspective. You know, do you want to be that? Would you want to be the gnome, or would you want to be the elf? And I would definitely want to be the gnome outside. So everyone has their place, and everyone has their job. I don't know why that came up, but it did. Sometimes I go into these all over the place, and I am all over the place with this, but this was a weird message, and I don't know why it came out, but it needed to be heard, that there is a connection with a father. It's very black and white. It is the father. It could be the creator. It could be your biological father. It could be a stepfather. It could be an adopted, you know, you was adopted. It could be any of those things. Okay. So take what fits for you, or take it as something. Definitely you are supported. Sometimes the message is just right here, where it's saying you are supported. Something is coming to an end, and you are seeing something for the truth. Because there's a lot of swords. So this message could be all by itself right here, that you're supported in the mental realm, in your thinking, you know, because swords are also thoughts, and also could be words, but it's also truth. So bringing it in so that you can have this beginning, and then we can also look at this message over here. I am happy, which this is a lot of happiness over here with this energy. Oh my God, have you seen Sagittarius? They're crazy. I say that with love, because my brother is a Sagittarius, and I know a few my favorite aunt is a Sagittarius. I love my aunt. Oh my God, she's the best. I'm starting to think of the Sagittarius in my life, and I'm like, I love Sagittariuses. So, but this one's high vibrational, very energy. I am happy, showing that you are in this. Some of you are in this happy energy, And oh my God, this reading is thinking outside the box, because this reading can be broken up into a whole reading. What I told you earlier, it could be broken up into this, with this side message over here for someone, or this message over here. Stay in this energy of this high vibrational of happy, joy, prosperity, love, because you have this beautiful foundation, and because of this, more things are a message, and more things are great news is coming to you. Something is moving quickly to you because of it. Beautiful energy is coming towards you because of it, because of the energy that you're in. So these are the outside the box messages that I'm getting from this whole reading. Is my outside the box reading was that there's side messages. There's a message here, there's a message here, there's a couple full stories there. But know that we're all connected in some way or another if you are vibrating at that same thing as the person in the collective. If you're in here, then you're in my collective, and you are part of my tribe. You're part of my soul tribe. Or if you're not, and you're just here, then I leave you with love and light. You guys have a great day. Bye.